Hello and welcome back to Greco Creations. Today's video is going to be about the parade down Main Street. But first I wanted to show you guys the wall art here. We have one addition here since the last time I've shown you. I've got the park map. So obviously we have the Magic Kingdom Park. So as we go into the park, we have some park maps there for everyone to know where they're at in the park. We also have the large oversized Mickey. And then I'm sounding like a broken record here, but I'm waiting for the lights for the castle as well. So other than that, I do have the baseboards down in the family room area here. So that's pretty much everything's complete from a standpoint of the construction. But I wanted to show you guys the update on the wall art there. And let's get right into Main Street here and the parade. So first I have the Tomorrowland is shifted off to the side here so I can get the Main Street. And I want to tell you guys I set up a parade down Main Street. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details of it here. We've got up over there behind the fire truck. So we've got the fire truck with Mickey and Minnie, the old time version of them. Then we have the up parade float. Then we have Encanto. And then behind that, we've got from episode 7 of Star Wars, we've got Rey and the crew there. I kind of built that on the backside of an old pirate set, Mega Block set my son had. That's what the ground is of the float there. And I just put that right over. I kind of built a little car, and it sits right on it, and that is the float there. So sometimes it's pretty simple, the process that I go through there. Another one here, we've got Mater and Lightning McQueen, kind of just a custom thing that I made. And then another custom one, this is one of my favorites, the Toy Story, that we've got Woody and RC on the front there, and then on the back we have Andy's bedroom there with Buzz about to take off and fall with style. And then we've got a lot of characters there in the bed. It really turned out really well. I think that's one of my coolest floats that I have. I think it turned out really good. Then we also have Snow White then. Snow White, I took it was the float from the Chinese New Year float, and I kind of adapted it with the figures that I got from the Snow White set, the cottage set. So that kind of turned out well, I think. It's got it's pulling the back end there, so the well there, it's pulling on a separate car there. We've got all the dwarfs and that in there as well. Then we have Anna and Elsa and Frozen, and that's a cool float. That one I didn't create myself. It's a third-party set. It's kind of cool. Very similar to the one from the park there. And then I have, I just have some soldiers there. I got a Tauntaun. We got Han on the Tauntaun, and that's right in front of the soldiers there. And then we have another one that I made. I made Tatooine, so you see the two suns in there, and that is Mando and Grogu and Ahsoka. Kind of mixed them together there. And then on the back I have Mustafar, and so that's Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting. And those are the old figures. I don't know, I'm pretty old, but this is my son had them. This is where you hit down on their head and the lightsabers light up. So the lightsabers are part of the hand. So there really isn't a hand there. So those are some old characters. I also have a Darth Vader one that when you push the head down, the lightsaber goes on too. So it's kind of cool. Kind of an old set there. Some vintage pieces. Early 2000s, not too vintage, but vintage for most of the youngsters. And then we've got Cinderella and her, the horses and the carriage, and then Maleficent and the dragon there, And then we have Aladdin right in front of Adventureland, coming out of Adventureland there. So that's kind of, I just kind of put that together, like I said, to kind of get you guys some details of the parade route down Main Street. I've still got a lot of minifigures I have to add. I just haven't had the chance to get them all out and get them down Main Street, but I've got enough to fill up Main Street to accurate levels, obviously. One thing I wanted to show you guys as well, since they moved, or they stopped the 3D Muppets show in Hollywood Studios, we brought the fountain over here to the Magic Kingdom. So let's focus in there, let's zoom in, and there she is. We've got the Piggy Fountain, Miss Piggy Fountain in Fantasyland there. That's a set that I found online, custom set. It's kind of cool. I had to have it since they took down the, they're changing that into Monsters Land over there. And I thought we'd relocate it and bring it to Magic Kingdom. So I put it right in the middle of Fantasyland there. And we've got, like I said, things to do in Fantasyland as well. We're going to be building the back of Snow White's cottage there. So we have that complete because it's just open in the back, like dollhouse form. So I've got pieces coming to complete that. We're going to be working on the train station there as well, we talked about. And so we've got a lot to do still in the park here. But I wanted to show you guys this little update on a parade route down Main Street there, just to give you guys a different view of the build. So we've got a lot of things coming in the future here, though. A lot of updates. Obviously, we are still going to be working. The concept art has changed, obviously, in Frontierland. So that will be changing over there. If you look back in my catalog of videos, you can see how I started with the concept art that they had. I knew they were going to change it, and they did. But pretty much using all the same parts, just kind of reorganize it a little bit. And then I've seen some new stuff on the Villains Land too. So soon we'll be working on getting that Cars expansion area worked out. I'm gonna wait a little bit to get some more detail from them, but I'm gonna start moving the mountain and that. And it's really set up really good back there for me to extend back and get that Villains Land in between the Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Mountain. So those are some of the plans that we have coming up, but I wanted to show you that right down Main Street there. Show you the crowd a little bit. We got to get a bigger crowd in there, but that is one iteration of the parade route down Main Street there. So until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.